Hey guys, so here we are looking at gold, and yesterday's video we had broken below our trend line, and one of the things we were looking for was to see if the bulls were able to come back up and test that trend line as resistance. And the things that we needed to do to make that happen were, one, we needed to come and close above our EMA 12, which is the blue line. We needed to close above our EMA 26, and we needed to close above our trend line to show it as no longer acting as resistance. We didn't even get an opportunity to do that. We were rejected immediately from EMA 12. We dumped further down, bounced again off EMA 12 here, finally managed to test EMA 26. We were rejected from that aggressively, and we've been dumping pretty consistently down here up until the last hour. So what's happening right now? This is just an oversold bounce on the hourly time frame. Our RSI was deep into oversold territory, sitting at 15. On the 4-hour time frame, we were oversold as well. RSI is 20. And I'm not even going to get into the smaller time frames because those are going to be oversold, of course. But what is happening now? Oversold bounce, RSI, overextended. Of course, we're going to get a little bit of a bounce here. And the same rules apply as we saw with the break of our trend line. We needed to come down, get that oversold bounce started, and we needed to find out if it had legs, if we were actually going to get any follow through by coming up and testing our EMA 12. So that's the most likely scenario now. We get a bounce, we come up, test the area of EMA 12, further decline until we get some sort of equilibrium pattern or something that's going to tell us we're consolidating, and this aggressive move that we've been seeing to the downside is not sustainable. And it's really not. I'd be very impressed if we continued to drop this aggressively for any further amount of time. When you have a trend that's moving, casually sideways, you can do that forever. But when you drop quickly and aggressively and very, very fast, I just realized I used 3 different terms to say the same thing. But when you move quickly, you run out of steam quickly. And that is possibly what happens here. We get a bounce, come up, test EMAs. Maybe we get a trend change. Maybe we don't. More than likely not, we get rejected from EMA 12 into downside, into sideways consolidation. On the weekly time frame, we do have to be worried about one thing, and that was the fact that we lost our weekly higher low support, sitting at 1302. That dropped off. We can see that we plunged right below that key level, 1302, and now we're bouncing off of the EMA 12 on the weekly time frame. If we continue and drop and close below that, but that will be very bearish if we actually close below that, and that will show more likely than not we'll see continued downside into next week. So what bulls need to do, again, we need to see if this bounce has any sort of follow through. And if bulls want to correct this, they need to get over EMA 12. They need to get over EMA 26. They need to start setting higher lows, higher highs, and hopefully get a trend change in their favor. Daily time frame, looking for support for the bulls or bears or whoever. All I see for daily support is down here at 276, 851. Let's go and mark that. And I'd say that's a ways off, but look how much we covered in 3 days. Getting that next week, or however long we take, does not seem unrealistic at this point. So that's it for today. Have a fantastic weekend. Really appreciate you guys checking out the videos, and I'll talk to you on Monday.